The Avengers plane crashes into Manhattan. The Widow sitting at the helm says that the engines have failed. The Falcon reports that the stabilizers are also out of order. The Mstiget is about to crash into a passenger airliner. An unknown plane appears, and with the help of a transport beam directs the Mstiget to the Avengers Tower, where Hulk and Thor stop it. An unknown plane lands on the platform of the tower. Tony says that he called for help. Captain Marvel gets out of the plane. She says she has an important matter. Kree drones appear and attack Captain Marvel. Stark jumps from the tower and puts on Iron Man armor in flight. Captain Marvel destroys 4 Kree drones. 2 more drones are shot down by Captain America. Stark asks the Falcon to track the signatures of drones, but Captain Marvel says that this is her mission and flies away. Captain America orders Thor and the Falcon to move with him after Carol. The heroes arrive at the port. The Falcon says that the drone signal comes from one of the warehouses. Captain Marvel smashes the warehouse doors and the heroes rush inside. Inside, the heroes are attacked by Kree automatic cannons. Captain Marvel and the others destroy the turrets. The trap door is locked. A hologram of the villain Galen Korra appears in front of Carol and the others. He says that Captain Marvel will not be able to get out of the Kree spaceship. The warehouse falls apart and a Kree transport module with the heroes locked inside flies out of it. The module docks with the main ship and heads to the home planet of the Kree. Thor tries to open the hatch, but he does not even give in to his hammer. The Falcon breaks the lock. This activates the Kree combat robots. The heroes smash the robots, but they recover. The Falcon discovers the robot control device. Captain America throws his shield at her and the robots are disabled. The heroes are moving on the Kree starship. Captain America tells Thor that Captain Marvel does not know how to work as a team. In the starship, Captain Marvel and the others find cryogenic capsules with superhumans sleeping inside. Captain Marvel says that the Security Council instructed her to find out where the superhumans disappear. Thor is going to release the prisoners. But Captain Marvel says that the capsules are filled with a gas that is fatal to humans. Carol says that they need to get to the command post of the ship. Captain America believes that they need a plan, but Captain Marvel simply destroys the robot guards. Captain America is dissatisfied with such actions of an ally. Sokol says that their disputes do not help the cause and it is better to work together. Falcon wants to break the lock of the door, but the captain opens it from the inside. He tells Carol that he found the hatch behind her and just made his way inside. The heroes get into the command compartment and attack Galen Korra and the rest of the Kree. Captain America presses Galen Korra to the wall, but he activates the supply of deadly gas. The Kree escape from the spaceship on fighters. Captain Marvel opens the gateway to outer space. The gas of the broken robots and heroes takes out. Thor and Captain Marvel bring their comrades back to the spaceship. Galen Korra and the Kree begin to attack the spaceship. Captain Marvel gets out into outer space. The Falcon takes control of the spaceship and directs it to Earth. Captain Marvel throws one of the Kree out of the fighter and takes his place. Thor smashes another fighter and destroys robots that break the skin of the spaceship. Carol fights with Galen Korra. The villain launches missiles with sleeping superhumans. When the rockets fall, they will destroy all the people on the planet. Carol contacts Tony Stark and explains the situation to him. Stark says that they will stop the rockets. Iron Man catches the first rocket. He turns off the rocket engine and detaches the capsules with superhumans. The second rocket is stopped by the Hulk. There are 2 more missiles. The heroes stop them at the very ground. The Kree starship enters the Earth's atmosphere. Captain Marvel and Thor stabilize its flight and the Falcon lands the spaceship. On the helicopter pad of the Avengers Tower, Carol says that the superhumans stolen by the Kree were sent to Attilan. Stark says that he modified something in her plane. Carol inspects the cockpit and finds an Avenger card there. Carol boards the plane. A Kree drone suddenly appears, but it is shot down by Barton's arrow. Captain Marvel flies away from the Avengers Tower. In the building of the UN General Assembly, Captain America asks one of the guards to remove his mobile phone. The King of Wakanda, T'Challa, speaks in the meeting room. The villain Crossbones flies into the building on a motorcycle. He deals with the guards. Captain America runs out of the hall to the noise and engages in a fight with the villain. Crossbones takes a guard hostage. The captain throws a shield on the ground. The guard takes out the phone and blinds the villain with a flash. The captain attacks Crossbones and throws him out of the building window. The captain fights with the villain on the street and throws him back into the building with a powerful blow. Crossbones removes a machine gun from his motorcycle and opens fire on the captain. The villain runs out into the street, but he is attacked by a Black Panther. The Panther takes the captain's shield, says that the shield belongs to him. The captain wants to get his weapon back. He fights with T'Challa. The Panther throws the captain away and flies away on his plane. In the tower, Stark, the captain, Barton and Thor view the recordings of the captain and the Panther's battle. Stark says that Wakanda's technological superiority over the rest of the world depends on the unique metal vibranium, the only deposit of which is located on the territory of Wakanda. Mstigit is approaching the borders of Wakanda. A rocket is aimed at Mstigit. The Wakanda guards order the plane to turn around. Mstigit turns back. The heroes land on the territory of Wakanda. The captain says they are being watched. The heroes are attacked by the guards of T'Challa, the Dora Milaje squad. Thor calls a hurricane and Captain America penetrates the palace. He finds his shield, but he is attacked by automatic turrets. The captain manages to grab the shield and destroy the turrets, but he himself gets into a force field. A Black Panther appears and removes the field. He asks the captain to follow him. In the throne room, T'Challa tells the Avengers that all vibranium that is outside Wakanda is stolen. T'Challa needed a massive object from vibranium to lure out a smuggler who steals valuable metal. An alarm goes off and the heroes see Ulysses CLO with the captain's shield. CLO is enclosed in a protective dome. Chloe uses a sound cannon and breaks the power fence. T'Challa orders Dora Milaje to take everyone out of the palace. The heroes attack CLO. He uses a sound cannon and brings down the roof of the building. The villain escapes with the captain's shield. Black Panther says that he will deal with CLO himself. The captain says that Barton has attached a beacon to the villain and it is better to join forces. The Avengers, Black Panther, and one of the Dora Milaje fly to the CLO base in the Himalayas. The captain tells T'Challa that the vibranium for his shield was given by T'Challa's father to Howard Stark in gratitude for preventing the capture of Wakanda by Hydra. The captain believes that in due time T'Challa himself will give the captain this shield. The heroes arrive at CLO's hideout and rush inside. The villain puts on a suit and vibranium and engages in a fight with them. The attacks of the Avengers and Panthers cannot damage his armor. Barton shoots CLO with a foam steel and it clogs the engines of the villain's suit. CLO causes an avalanche, but Thor manages to stop it. Stark blocks the frequency CLO's sonic cannon. T'Challa tells Tony to skin the vibranium frequency. Tony shoots a beam of the right frequency at the captain's shield, and he directs the beam into CLO's armor. The villain flies out of his armor. T'Challa takes CLO to Wakanda. In the palace of T'Challa, the captain gives his shield to T'Challa, but the king returns the shield to the captain and invites the Avengers to celebrate the victory over CLO. The captain suggests that T'Challa think about joining the Avengers.